Hi, I'm Ryan Lawler. I'm here with TechCrunch TV. Today we're speaking with Zach Smith, who's the director of HAXLR8R. And HAXLR8R is kind of like a startup incubator, but for hardware companies.
For hardware,
right?
that's right. We don't take anybody that's purely software. You got to have something real physical that you can hold in your hands.
Okay, so we're in San Francisco for the demo day, but your program is actually based in China, right?
Yeah, so we're right in Shenzhen, China, which is right across from Hong Kong, but it's better known as the factory of the world. This place is where so much stuff gets made, like a majority of consumer goods, a ton of Apple's products, and just all sorts of things that you interact with on a day-to-day basis. And because of that, it's a fantastic place to prototype and also find the factory so that when you launch, you can actually make the stuff that you've shown.
Okay, awesome. So the idea is you go over there, you're there for 3 months? How long is
we
the
have
program?
we have a 3.5-month program. So this time we brought people out in January. We kind of worked all the way through the past 3 months, and then now we're here mid-May to do our demo day, and everybody's going to launch their products and see how it goes.
Okay, that sounds awesome. So at what point, like when you're evaluating the startups or companies' ideas, how far along are they generally when you actually pick them?
Yeah, so most people come to us somewhere in between the idea and garage prototype stage. We prefer it if they've shown that they can build a prototype and can design stuff. But really we're just looking for teams that can execute and deliver, and people with good ideas as well.
Okay. So once you get over there, then you provide them with like working space.
Yeah. So we have like a, oh my God, it's in square meters. We have a 300 square meter office down in Huaqiang Bay, which is like the giant electronics district, which has building after building after building with everything you need to build whatever you want. So everything from the chips and capacitors to PCBs, just all the way up the supply chain, it's all right there. And that's just been super handy for these teams because as they get out there, they're prototyping. A lot of them were doing it in the US before, and so if you need a part, you order it online, 2 days later you get it, and so you kind of develop in like fits and spurts.
Right.
But in Shenzhen, you just go down,
just walk
down the street, you buy what you need, 15 minutes later you're building again. So it's been really neat to see everybody just go so fast and new prototypes every day. And
awesome. So how many companies participated in this program, and out of an applicant pool of how many?
Yeah, so this round we had 10 companies out of a pool of like 80.
Okay.
So.
And they're primarily from the US or all over
Yeah.
the place?
So the majority of people are from the US. We got like 5 teams from the US, 1 from Canada, a UK, Singapore, and then 2 Chinese companies.
Okay. But so most of those companies are actually, they're English speaking. Like, is that a hurdle when they get over there to?
So, part of the infrastructure we have is we have a couple assistants, people that speak English and Chinese very fluently. Cyril and I have been over there I've been there 2 years and he's been there for like 10 years or longer. So, we're there to help people overcome that and make it so that that barrier is just a speed bump for like the first week. And after that, we like to get everybody comfortable with the markets. We've found all sorts of tips and tricks for getting in there, figuring out what to do. We've kind of mapped out Shenzhen, so we know, okay, you want PCBs, here's where to go. You want CNC, 3D printer, you want laser cut stencils, whatever kind of thing you need. And there's kind of like a list of like 20 common things you need when you want to prototype something. We just know where to go for that. And then really a lot of it is just working on your design, iterating, and trying to find the right partner to make it.
Okay. I looked at the list of companies beforehand. It looks like it's pretty diverse. Like what types of things are coming out of this demo day, or what do you find interesting?
Yeah, the thing that I really love about this job is it's so diverse. We have people making bicycles and like modular electronics, and we have people making musical instruments and lighting stuff and vibrators, and it's all over the place, man.
Okay, cool. So this is your second class for HAXLR8R. So how have the first 2 gone, and when can we expect you to do it again?
Yeah, so The first one went pretty well, but it was definitely our learning one.
Right.
The first one, you always make mistakes, and you say, all right, now we're going to do this right. So for this one, we moved right into the heart of the electronics district. Like you were just directly, you can see the people moving, all the, there's people with carts like carting stuff around to factories and stuff. So it's right on the heartbeat there. And so we just finished up with this program, and the next one's going to start in August.
Okay.
So applications are open now.
Cool, excellent. Well, I look forward to seeing the startups and the hardware that's come out of it. Thanks for joining us. And,
yeah, you're welcome.
Thanks for being with us. So I'm here with Kenny from Helios. You have a really awesome bike handlebar setup here. So tell me a little bit about what you've developed.
Yeah, so basically we developed an integrated headlight and blinker system directly into your bicycle. It's a handlebar that replaces your current handlebar and gives you some smart functions like Bluetooth connection to your smartphone. We have an iOS app developed to controlling a bunch of smart features like being able to turn on functions like navigation, so you're able to send a end location, and your indicators flash according to which corner you should take.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So, what's the cost of this guy?
So currently, we're going to be launching on Kickstarter next weekend for $199.
$199?
Yeah.
And what if you don't want sort of the white or black? Like, can I get this in just chrome?
Yeah. So we're gonna be doing some other color options available for $249.
Okay.
So if you want some like customized colors, we're gonna be doing that for $250.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Awesome. So what are the other features like? You, I think during your pitch you said you had like location awareness, like GPS built-in
Yes.
to keep your bike from getting stolen, or at
Exactly.
least to recover it.
Yeah, so bike theft is a huge issue for us, and we wanted to build in a built-in GPS tracker so you're able to locate your bike from any location. You text locate to your installed SIM, and it returns your bike's location with the Google Maps link.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks for showing it to us.
Yeah, thank you so much, man.
So I'm talking today with Zach from Spark.
Yep, that's
So tell me a little bit about what Spark is.
So Spark is basically a development platform that makes it really easy for anyone to create Wi-Fi connected products. And it's designed both for makers and hobbyists who want to create their own projects that they can connect to the internet, and for traditional OEMs, hardware manufacturers that want to connect their products to the internet.
Okay, cool. So you were part of this HAXLR8R Demo Day.
Yep.
Tell me a little bit about being part of that and actually sort of building this chip.
Sure.
While in Shenzhen.
Yeah, so we were in China for the last 3 or 4 months in Shenzhen, which is like the electronics capital of the world. And it's an incredible experience because it's the kind of place where hardware actually moves as fast as software. Software, you got lean startups, like everything, you iterate really quickly. And if you try to do that in the US, it's really expensive because you want to get like fast turns on a new circuit board design. You can pay hundreds or thousands of dollars just to get a new board in a couple days. But in Shenzhen, everything is a couple days. Like we'd order stuff and it would online, and it would turn out that the people we were ordering it from were in the same building, so we'd go get it 15 minutes later. Or like we'd order new boards and they'd be ready for us the next day. Like everything was just really fast, and like everyone associates China with cheap, and cheap there when you're developing a product means fast. So it was just incredible how well everything went.
Awesome, awesome. So in addition to the chip, you've also got sort of a cloud service that is working behind the scenes.
Yeah,
How does
that's
that
right.
work?
Yeah, so basically, all of the products connect to the Spark Cloud, which makes it really easy for people to create apps that can interact with and control them. So we use a REST API, which basically really simple, easy to use API, a lot like Twitter or Twilio for software developers, so that they can control and connect to these hardware products.
Okay, cool. Well, thanks for being with us.
Yeah, sure. Great
Good
chatting.
luck.
Thanks.
So I'm here with Dima, who is the CEO of Bybees, and you've made a sex toy, basically, that connects to your mobile phone. So tell me how that works.
So basically what we are doing is a smart vibrator. It has a Bluetooth connection. So the vibrator will vibrate according to the fantasy that the user listening to. So when the man in the fantasy says, I'm touching you softly, the vibrator will vibrate softly. And when the man says, I'm touching you hard, it will vibrate hard. So because what we realized that what's important for females is actually is what they hear and it's the emotion that go into them. It's very different from men, which is very visual. So at the same time, we realized like everyone has their own fantasy, and fantasy is unlimited. So we are going to build a marketplace for erotica. So people in the future can download a fantasy, and they can just play it, and the vibrators will play together with the fantasy.
Okay, so the idea is that you have an app, right? That you're basically, you have all of these fantasies on. They're like kind of like erotica, like ebooks, right?
Yes.
But they connect to that.
Yes, connect. How it connects is basically we are using Bluetooth. So like we build some kind of technology like when people can program the erotica. So like and they can put in a different kind of vibration for on the right moments. So because like we didn't use like try to read the rhythm of the voice because it's really hard and it's not personalized. So we thought the best like when we talk to women they need something personalized. So something like feels real. What we eventually want to create is like we want to create the real experience like as if like they're really really having a real sex like as if the man is there and like giving them a real stimulation. That's why we call it fantasy comes to life.
Okay, excellent. And this guy costs how much?
We are selling this in the future for retail price is $99.
Okay.
Right now we have pre-orders. We are selling it for $79.
Okay, awesome. And how much do the fantasies cost on the
Fantasies, some of the fantasy will be free. Some of them is you have to pay like 99 cents. It really depends on the authors that going to put a fantasy in. Because in the future we are going to do a crowdsourcing for all the fantasy. So you can record your voice in, put your vibration and upload it. And if people are interested with your fantasy, they can just download it and buy it from you. So it depends on how you're going to make it. Because like eventually it will become an iTunes for erotica. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Well, thanks for talking to me.
Thank you, Ryan.